It's time for us to drive the enemy back.
Which do you prefer, Eastern folklore or the West? Sorry about my voice. We're going to react to Dr. Disaster, and then we'll make our comparison later on.
The level of cowardice required to behave this way is simply astonishing. But that is what we have going on here with the people at Compulsion Games, the makers of South of Midnight, who have gone well out of their way to block a shitload of gamers like Grums and Cabrutus Rambo over on X, because apparently they can't handle any level of criticism. These are not serious people. They aren't trying to make a game that gamers want. They aren't trying to make something that will appeal to their so-called customers. These are people who want to simply be praised for everything that they do, and if you respond in any other way, it seems they immediately give you a block.
I don't have a Twitter account. I used to have one, but now I am Blue Sky. That is a sure red flag. The game will fail. So let's continue to look for more. We'll skip a bit.
Based on what it looks like, I can absolutely see why they wouldn't want us to see it.
This is so humiliating!
Now, for anyone who might not remember, this is the community manager for Compulsion these days. As you can see from her profile, she's a very stereotypical, progressive, corporate schmuck. In fact, I'm not sure if it's possible to be any more cliche than this, right down to the fact that her account is locked and privated. She has said some pretty wretched things in the past, though, about the gaming community, as you can see here, but she's undoubtedly the one pushing out all of these blocks on the official Compulsion Twitter account, just like her corporate masters. Whenever somebody says or thinks something uncomfortable or inconvenient, these people have one word for it.
I think they are trying to hide something. You know what they say, all it takes is just one person to make your whole product kaput. I wanted to try it, but then again, when people like this do it, well, yeah, I'm checked out. I'll leave the full video link in the description. Let's talk about this. How come Black Myth Wukong devs, or perhaps their CM, didn't attack gamers? Why is that? They received 2 million players and sold 10 million copies in just under a week. Make that make sense. When it comes to making product, there's a difference. The East and the West. The East wanted to make good product for consumers, while the West, well, unless you're indie, but for the Western AAA devs, they're just identity politics and, well, social pandering, gender studies, you name it. And for Black Myth Wukong, despite getting harassed and getting hit piece after hit piece because of mistranslation, that game sold perfectly. Despite not being in the Game Awards or nominated for the Game of the Year, for me, I consider Black Myth Wukong is the Game of the Year for me. Maybe you disagree. That's okay. I welcome it. So that's the difference. Black Myth Wukong give the players what they want, while South of Midnight, what they do, their CM just hates gamers. They don't want them to play it. That's what they say. Don't like it? Don't buy it. Okay, so be it.
Your might on the battlefield proved most impressive. With a little more training, you will be right up there with me in no time. If you are interested, would you like to learn a new skill? I am sure you could pick it up in no time, and it will surely prove useful in battle.
Leave a like and subscribe if you want woke or anti-woke detected, or you just want to see me play games. Visit my second and third channel up here, or there'll be a link in the description.